Hey everyone, welcome back. Tekkit Lite, Rise of the Machines. It is now time to get into some good stuff. We've done a lot of stuff here, and it's all disorganized, right? It's disorganized. We've got chests everywhere. We've got crafting tables everywhere. We've got inventory and resources everywhere. So what I want to work on, probably over the next couple of episodes, I don't know how many it's going to take to get our network of sorting established. But once we do, well, that'll be in place, and we can then move on. And what it'll do is it'll help speed up the process of crafting different things. Crafting different things and the organization of our resources. So, with that being said, my machine just stopped here. We are currently crafting golden chipsets. That energy cell is empty. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go see what... I bet our cell is empty here. Oh yeah. Alright. Give me Cocoa Pop. We've got to go... get ourselves some new cells. And recharge these two guys here. Alright. Hopefully these ones are fully charged. That one's fully charged. And that one's fully charged. So let's grab this one and that one. And we're going to replace it with our cells that are not charged. Alright, we're getting going there. Just want to make sure everything is working the way we're supposed to. Now we got to go place this cell back because this is important. There's a lot of these different chipsets that I'm going to need. So that's still going the right way. I am crafting golden chipsets currently, a bunch of them. I've already crafted some. I've crafted. Dude, for some reason I have a big problem getting in this door all the time. There we go. So I've crafted some redstone diamond chipsets, some golden chipsets. We've got some of the regular redstone. That was some of the ones we did early on. I've got some of these conversion matrices made up already. We're going to need a ton of these. I mean, it's ridiculous. The problem I'm going to face is I've only got 64 quartz crystals currently and a stack plus 2 of the quartz dust. Now, out in that direction out there, about, let's see, we're at minus 179. Is that, yeah, minus 180 right here. About, out there somewhere about the plus 800 mark, I have a quarry working. And let's just make sure this is working okay here before we move forward. Okay, so yeah, you see, it's pretty simple actually. Just redstone and gold to make the redstone golden chipset. The only problem is it takes a long time. Now I do have 6 lasers working now. And we've got 12. I didn't know how to actually collect this stuff. It was just popping out on the side. So I took a stab and guessed that put a chest right here, and it does. It just puts it right into the chest. So very important part of this particular mod is quartz. All right. So this world was started pre-quartz, pre-mod. So luckily I haven't traveled very far. Uh-oh. This is coming from my quarry. You know what? For right now, I'm just going to do this. Because I could put a pump there, huh? Just pump it over into this one. Now, for now, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to transfer it because I have like, what did I say, 6 quarries working out there? Something like that. I have one really big one, and I did a couple of smaller test ones, which actually they have run their course already, so that's where I got my quartz from. What I was getting to was that because, once like a mod comes in after the fact, as long as you haven't explored your world too much, when you go into a new chunk, let's make sure this is still going to work. That's not everything. No way. I have actually I think a completely full crystal chest out there of goodies. Why isn't this working? Did it back up or something? Well, we're going to have to figure that out later. But for now, I do have quarries out there working to harvest me quartz. And quartz is very important. Very important. Get it going. Get it going. Get it going. All right. I wanted to make sure that I've got all this stuff working. That's working before we talk. All right. Let's take a look at this. So if we go into here, applied energistics. This is what we're going to be working with. This particular mod right here. And it gives us a bunch of cool options of sorting and accessing and organization within this mod here. And like I said, it works with, oops, why isn't that, there we go. It works with quartz a lot, iron, glass, and these chipsets to build your particular, where's my other, oh, all right, I placed it up there. To work with your particular, let's grab these out of here, items that you're working with. So let's go ahead and get started here. So the first thing that we need to build, or that we want to build, everything is in the ME, what they call ME. Now the funny thing is they're saying that what this ME stands for, you can see everything is basically like ME pattern, ME controller, ME drive. It's all ME stuff. It's supposed to be energy matrix. So they got the ME backwards, but it's supposed to stand for energy matrix. Basically a network of energy and machines. So the first thing we want to work with is the ME controller. We want to build one of these guys. So this is one of the main items, and this hence requires a diamond chipset. The redstone diamond chipset, quartz and iron. So we're going to build one of these. You know what I should have though? You know what I really should do here is tell me I've got, yes, I was going to say tell me I've got wood here, please. There we go. What I really want to do is make a regular crafting table. I want to work with a regular crafting table because I can then use the little question mark guy, right? Let's put this right here next to it. Okay, so let's get in our inventory some of this stuff. Diamonds, gold. I don't think we need the redstone. Let's bring in our quartz. All right, we're going to bring in some redstone, and glass, and iron. All right, now even though this isn't a project table, but look, I can actually use that. Now I haven't actually checked this recently. See if this works. Nope, still didn't work. Solve that problem. So using this, we'll be able to utilize the little help menu here. So iron. The recipes again that was the diamond one. The recipes are actually fairly straightforward as far as what you use. The only thing is this: it takes a while to get this stuff built up, and you also have to then find quartz. So here we go. Here is our ME controller. This is the main starting point of what we're going to be doing here with applied energistics. So energy matrix controller online. It's showing you how many units of power it's using, and it has the indicator on the front. I've got an MFSU up top that's being recharged by the solar panels. And that's going to provide us our power. Now, later on, if we need different or more power, we can reroute into the power ball up top. So, starting with the energy controller, I believe you can put the devices right next to each other, and they will conduct power right through them, almost like, I forget. You know, there's other mods in here that allow that. But there's also cable. So, what we want to look at is the cable. The cable next, which is ME cable, energy matrix cable. So you can make colored cables, and the colored cables just use lapis, which is pretty cool. I might have to do that. But what we need first is the ME cable, and here it is: quartz fiber and redstone. So quartz fiber, so glass and quartz dust. Now we actually need a fair amount of this, but I want to make a few things, so I don't want to use up all my quartz. That's the deal with that. All right, so quartz dust. What is that going to make us? That makes us 8. Let's make 16. I've got to be careful here again because it's I mean, it's not the end of the world. What I'd have to do is just pause video and then probably go out there to the quarries and figure out, hopefully they found more quartz. I found some quartz in one of those Grand Canyon type underground Grand Canyon deals over there. I found a fair amount in there, and I used my fortune pickaxe, which gave me a lot. It really helps. It really helps to use that. So, all right, we need the quartz fiber cable and 2 of these. Actually, more than 2. What am I talking about? All right, so that will give us the ME cable. I guess to be cool, do I have any lapis up? If I don't have any lapis up here, I'm not. Oh, I do. Nice. Got some lapis. Might as well make it blue. Me like blue. I think it was all the way around the edges, right? Like that. There we go. So ME cable blue. Now the thing about it, when you color it, it's like other pipes. They can only connect with those particular pipes or ME cable. So just keep that in mind. If you do color your pipes, you won't be able to go like a blue to a red. It'll have to go blue to the regular, this one, the gray looking thing, just the default ME cable. And that's just something to keep in mind. So what we need to do is we're going to be building a couple of the machines first. And then I'm going to show you some of the different ideas that I have to utilize the sorting portion of it. If we get back into the ME section, I need to make a chest. Because the chest is going to be like here we go. The chest is going to be one of the first parts of organization, is having a chest. So we need the conversion matrix and we need a actual chest. So let me get some of the old wood. Let's get some wood. All right. So, oops. We're going to make a chest up because it's part of the recipe. And where was that? ME chest. All right. So we need more iron. You'll see a pattern here of iron and glass and then the chipsets. This one is this conversion matrix here, which gives us the ME chest. Now, I could stack them here. I'm just wondering if it'll look cooler if I don't stack them. Yeah, maybe. Let's try the cable first. There's that. And let's put the chest right there. Okay, so here's the ME chest where we can start putting stuff in. You can see it's all grayed out right now though, and I can't actually put anything up in here. Here, I'm shift clicking. I'm trying to place up in here. What you need is a storage card or an ME 1K storage card. You need to build that to put it in here, which will then allow items to be placed in here. They've got 1K storage card, 16K, 64, and that's something different. Now, I believe that these take, it's like making solar panels and solar arrays. You need a bunch of the 1Ks to get to the 16K, and same with the 64K. So right now we'll be working with the 1K. Now, what this whole thing does, right? It's because, you can't just throw it in this chest. You're using conversion matrices and chipsets. What it's doing is it's digitally converting your resources onto like hard drives, right? You're taking, let's say that the resources are like analog or a discrete type item. What they're doing is digitizing them and then putting them on a network so you can have access to everything on that network from one location, or from multiple locations. You'll have access to everything in the network. That sounds pretty cool to me. All right, so we need to try and make one of these 1K storage. So this is all normal, but we need to make a storage cell. So storage cell requires one of the redstone chipsets, golden redstone chipsets. All right, so we need to make this guy first. Again, you see it's the same use of the same items, which is quartz, redstone, glass, iron, and the chipsets. So here we go. One storage cell. And then we take the storage cell. We take our iron. Take our redstone and some glass. Gives us a 1K storage dealio. All right, now let's put this in here. Let's put this right there. Now you can see it lit up. Now look at that. I can actually put stuff in here, and you see what it did? If I have, say, 60 couple stacks here, right? Well, you know when you get to 64, it normally would stop. I need something that's more than... Here we go. All right, so iron. There's a stack of 64, 128. You can see it puts it all into one area, and it'll keep building. That way you have a lot more room. Now you can see it says 28 of 1024 bytes used, 1 of 63 types. So if I put this in here, we have 2 of 63 types. So the different types of resources are listed here, and it's saying basically 44 of 1024 bytes used, meaning that's how many digital storage positions that I have. As you can add up a whole bunch of iron, redstone, or up to 63 different resources on this particular card. And then you can have multiple chests and cards per network. So I think that's pretty cool. And as you pull it out, it will obviously revert back out of its digital state into the normal Minecraft resource state. I told you guys this was going to be cool. This is, oh man. All right, we're doing good. I got to keep my eye on these lasers. As soon as it falls out, I'm going to go put another energy cell up there. Now you can see why I wanted such a good and efficient way to recharge these cells, because I had an idea that I'm going to be using a lot of them. And it just seems to be a very efficient way of providing power to different areas. Put it in there, let it run its course, recharge it, and do its thing. So, all right, now we made the chest, we made the 1K storage. We need to make some interfaces. Let's see. We need to make some of these guys. So this is going to be, these are going to be used, they're going to be used a lot based off of some of the stuff that I want to do. An interface is basically going to allow this mod, you know, in simple terms, going to allow this mod to interface with other mods. Like this is one component of, let me show you. I'll show you instead of trying to explain it because I don't really know. All right, so in order to make this, we should have all this stuff. Oh, I hope I can use blue. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, let me go back to the cable, because I don't want to get messed up here. So I need to make the quartz fiber. I need to make some more of this. All right. I'm erring on the side of caution here that I don't want to put a colored cable inside this. Let's do that. All right. Gives us 16 of those. Clear these out. Put these up in here. We need now our redstone, and now we've got 16 of the regular cables and we've got 15 of the blue cables. So let's go back to our interface that we're going to make. Now, with the interface, I'm going to utilize these cables. Let's see, how many of these should I make? I'll make, I think 4. I'm going to make 4 of these. 4 and like this. All right, there's 4 of them. Give me this stuff back. Now, this is what I was talking about. Let's make, let's look at possibly, let's look at a barrel, right? A barrel. And the barrel is unrefined and a slab. All right, so we got some unrefined over here, right here. All right, we're gonna make a barrel up real quick. We got a bunch of barrels made up down below, but we're going to make us a couple barrels here. All right, we're gonna make up a couple barrels, Meaty. I said a couple. There we go. That's good.